Weave is a 40-year-old organization that helps victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and sex trafficking in the Sacramento region. Our mission is to build a community that doesn't tolerate the crimes of domestic violence, sexual assault, and sex trafficking. We can't end it, that's beyond our scope and our ability, but what we can do is work with our community to not tolerate it and to put measures in place to make sure people are safe and thriving.
One thing that perpetuates domestic violence is secrecy, so I think putting information out there for everybody and having the community say we are all responsible for addressing this issue not only keeps information about domestic violence in the light, it also helps bring all types of communities together to come up with the solution, because I don't think there is one solution for every person.
Survivors are more than survivors. They have stories, they have reasons why they are where they are. And if we're able to treat them like human beings and understand and come from a place of empathy, I think that we'll be able to help solve this problem of sex trafficking.
So working with survivors is a very challenging job. I'm part of the medical component of that. The survivors that come in for medical exams have just suffered a horrible violent event, perhaps the most violent and crisis event of their lives. They come into our clinic in the middle of the night, sometimes or the weekends, to have a sexual assault exam, which could be difficult for anyone, but after they've had a crisis situation. It takes a lot of courage for our patients to come in for an exam, and it takes a lot of compassion and patience for the medical providers to provide that essential service to them at a time of crisis.
Well, I'm very privileged to be both part of Sutter Health and part of Weave, and through our partnership we're able to provide services across the greater community. Unfortunately, there's services that are needed. That breaks my heart. But the caregivers who are taking care of our survivors and providing hope in the future is what lifts me, and I'm just privileged to be part of both organizations.
Weave is really important to me because it's helped people like me. I am a survivor of exploitation, and although I didn't receive services and I provide services, I can see that if I was in this situation back then, 10 years ago, we would have been somewhere I would have wanted to come. It's definitely a blessing to be able to come from somewhere, from one of the darkest places on earth, and then turn around and be a light to some folks.
We're here in our store called True, which is one of our 3 retail stores, and we clothe our clients, help them go out and get jobs, and help them move forward with their lives feeling confident about themselves. We offer legal services, residential housing options for people, counseling, advocacy out in the community. Whatever it is somebody needs. We also are doing a lot more prevention work with young people than we've ever done before to help stop this problem before it starts.
From the medical standpoint, I can treat medical illness, I can help with psychiatric prenatal care. There's a lot of things that I can assist with, but really 99% of the work is being done by the community agencies that are providing safe housing, that are providing case management services. They're doing all of the wraparound work, the real work in my opinion.
And I believe in the efforts of Weave. I believe in their mission. I believe in the vision that we are here to support both men, women, and children, and that with the efforts of our comprehensive services and the advocates who love doing what they do, we will be able to help secure some support in helping them to get to their healing.
I think the challenge is truly time, and we can't always move as quickly as we want to, but there's a huge network of support around the mission that Weave has, and it takes really everyone's collaborative efforts together. The challenge is time and moving as quickly as we'd want, but the reward is knowing that we are making significant impacts.
It takes a toll on me, it takes a toll on everybody, but I go home every day and I know that I made a difference and my staff made a difference in at least one person's life today, and that's all the reward I need.